Alrighty, the sauna is back in the mix. Sauna was out of commission for like almost 2 months. Had some kind of electrical need, and I knew my father-in-law was coming out in a couple of weeks when the thing went down, and I was like, instead of trying to tinker with this myself, maybe I'll just wait till the expert arrives. So, got my father-in-law in town this morning. He took care of this thing in like 10 minutes. And so we're back in action. We got like probably 190 degrees right now. This is the sauna. I'll give you a quick little tour here. So we got double-decker bench right here. Very basic heater from China. We got the temperature gauge right there. Windows, door, really the whole nine. We ended up building this thing last year, right about a year ago, and it was like probably $5K all in, and this thing could fit like very comfortably 8 people, up to like 12 or more if we really wanted to. I was realizing that like I wanted a sauna that could fit more than just 1 or 2 people, but like the 4 to 6 person saunas were like 6 or 7 grand, and I'm like, I feel like I could just do the math a little bit better on that. And I don't really have any kind of building experience, but this thing basically came together so easily. It is literally just 2x4s with insulation in between them. That's the box. And then just this like cedar shingling. And some of this white stuff too, like this white, whatever this is here, to like moisture protect it or something. But that's what we got going on today. I don't want this thing to overheat, so let's make this one pretty quick. The business building that I've been working on today is setting up print on demand for some new and more consistently available tribal merch. So what I am learning with print on demand, I have basically done tribal merch as like me ordering in bulk, and I get all kinds of stuff, whether it's like t-shirts, hoodies, starter jackets, hats, and that all works really well. And we have recently evolved to like pop-up stores for like more athletic apparel. Like if I want to get like a run tank or like a dry fit long sleeve tee. The merch guy that I work with, Garrett at Elite Apparel, huge hookup. I would use him if you need any merch related stuff. We set up these pop-up shops, and then Garrett completely takes care of all of the shipping and the fulfillment. So I don't have to deal with like the big bulk order. I don't have to deal with paying for that up front. I don't have to deal with shipping anything out. And all my team gets like elite merch. But I'm also wanting to evolve and offer something in the tribal shop that's just more consistently available to both athletes as well as the public. Kind of like the idea of tribal subs and Maple Boost being the product that can move the mission forward, right? I don't think that merch is gonna do that to an extreme degree, but like I wanna have something that's just available if athletes, wanna grab something new that doesn't need to be within this pop-up window. And so I'm exploring print on demand, but what I'm realizing with print on demand is that if you just do like the print on t-shirt, the quality is really, really shitty for the single print, right? If I do just kind of like a graphic tee that has like just the printed label type of material on the shirt, if I do that in a bulk run, it can be really quality. It's called like screen printing, I guess, is like the style of that application of the logo. But when you do print on demand and it's 1x1, they do what's called direct to garment, which is a lower quality type of material that goes onto the shirt. And I have done that in the past, and I have had shirts that I've ordered from the tribal store that are print on demand, and in like only a few wears or a few washes, they fade. And I want the tribal gear to like last a long freaking time. And so what I'm shifting to, because there's basically not the screen print option for print on demand orders, and the print on demand option of direct to garment is really shitty. So it's like, what's the option around that? How do I figure this out? The solution is embroidery. and embroidery, just like stitched logos, right? You got to be a little bit more particular with the design, a little bit simpler, but it will last, you know, as long as the actual material of the shirt lasts. Like I have a tribal hoodie that has an embroidered and stitched axe logo, and it's literally lasted like 4 years. Like the stitching of the logo is pretty much everlasting. The only thing that's like fallen apart a little bit is the actual hoodie, because I've worn it like fucking 3,000 times. And so this morning right now I'm working with Garrett, my merch guy, to set up a permanent tribal shop that has merch available. When an athlete comes into tribal, I send them out like a little merch bundle of things that I've got on hand, whether it's like a run hat, the starter jacket, I got some tees, I got some headbands, stuff like that. And I restock on that every now and then. But once somebody's been on the team, I more direct them towards the team orders. And we just also have a lot of merch that's out right now. We've done a lot of merch runs over the past like 2 years. And so guys are joking that like a majority of their closet is like tribal merch. And so I don't want to do like a, hey, 2-week pop-up, you gotta jump on this new merch order. I more want to say, hey guys, the merch evolution for this fall, because I kind of do a little bit of merch in the spring and then in the fall, that's how it works out. I want to say, hey guys, this is available. If you want anything, if you're a newer guy to the team who hasn't been a part of the previous merch runs, you just got like the welcome bundle. You guys can all jump on this right in time for the holidays. If you want to get gifts for your family, like you can get tribal gifts. Like we got tribal wives love rocking the hoodies that we give out. We see that all the time. And so making stuff more available like that, but also being like, hey, this is existing right throughout the year, and this is going to be print on demand. So like clear expectation. This isn't coming from me. Don't expect like a handwritten note with it. Don't expect, you know, it's just coming right from the manufacturer. So that's totally cool, right? But also like making that system really good. Like I don't want to just have something show up. Like I've ordered merch from guys where I know that it's print on demand, that's not like a problem, but it also shows up really shitty quality. So it's in like this really generic packaging, right? Steve Jobs lesson, the packaging is the product. So I like to send stuff out with like good tribal packaging, some branding on the package, a handwritten note, and then the merch is inside. And then it's like the whole experience of getting this bundle is like really next level for an athlete. Well, that's not gonna happen when somebody gets print on demand merch that comes right from the manufacturer, right? But I also want that merch to be quality and long lasting. And that's the idea of doing the embroidery. So that's what we got here. I didn't even start my timer for this. We are gonna roll here. Don't want the camera to overheat. And that's what we got for today. I will see you tomorrow. Peace.